What's up, y'all? What y'all doing? It's Thursday. It's raining like shit in the DMV. I just got home like a little while ago. Oh, ugh. I got home a little while ago. I was gonna go swimming, even though I can't swim. I was gonna go in the pool, but then it decided to want to rain and like torrential downpour and all those things. So I guess I'm not going to the pool. But I figured I'd pop on here and say hello. Um, I wanted to tell a story about these two Karens that rolled up on me yesterday. So, if anybody doesn't know, I do interior design work for like a retail furniture company. And so, I'm in a retail setting. And all kind of things happen. Like, I could do like a whole story time like series on just people that have come up to me since I've been working in the store. The things that have happened, the things people say to you, like it's crazy. So, but yeah, these two white women, um, yeah, these two women, they had masks on, but they're white. Um, they come up to me and they're like, I don't know why I said the mask thing, like that's right. Anyway, um, so they come up to me and they're like, "Can you help us?" Now, mind you, like even though that's not my job. Like I have to try to assist. So I'm trying to like tell them like, oh, you might need help from a person that has this type of outfit on. This is how they can help you. And they're like, oh, well, we had somebody like that helping us, and she just ran off like in frustration. She ran away from us. And the other one is like, yeah, and she was discriminating against us because we're not American. So, you know, I don't think this is right. And I'm just like, somebody's what? And so I think I have an idea of who they're talking about. And then as soon as like I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, well, who was it? The person comes from around the corner. And it's the person I was thinking of. So I'm just like, no, this is not the person they're talking about that's discriminating against. No, this is like a sweet older woman. Like, she wouldn't be doing that. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, I don't think that's what she was trying to do. You know, I know her, and I was about to say like she wouldn't do that, but then before I could even get it out, she's like, "Well, we don't know her, and we're customers here, and so we should be treated with respect." And I was just like, okay, I'm just, can I finish my thought? I'm just trying to say, I was like, I'm trying to just diffuse the situation here because I don't want you thinking that somebody is discriminating against you. And she couldn't tell me even how, like, she couldn't tell me anything that made sense for her to be being discriminated against. She just was like, there was two people in front of her that were American and they got good service and she didn't. So I'm just like, okay, well, there could be a lot of reasons why, like, why would you think that it's because you're not American? So, long story short, like, they get to go in, like, I guess they're, like, in their, like, bag. They feel like they're being discriminated against, like, and that's a whole other conversation, how people really people be wanting so badly to be, like, discriminated against and oppressed when it's not even fucking happening. But anyway, um well, you know you Americans, I guess you Americans have everything right and we don't, I have it wrong. That's what one of them said. And I was just like, oh my God, this lady's crazy. This has to be like one of those abroad Trump supporters that like don't even live here, but is a Trump, like she got to be one of those because she was just going so hard. And then the other one chimes in and is like, and you didn't answer my question. Where's your man? Because she was asking for the manager. But I was like, I'm going to finish my thought. And so she was like, you didn't answer my question. Where's your manager? I was like, you speak to my manager? Like, my manager ain't going to do shit but laugh at you. But she's like, I was like, there's a lot of managers in the store. She's like, well, the manager for the floor, for this floor. Where's the manager for this area? And I was just like, okay, now you're talking to me a certain way. And then they both were like, oh my goodness, another one. Oh my, like they, no cap. They both like were like, oh my gosh. Just because I said, you're talking to me a certain way. Me and my coworker were just like, what is happening right now? So I was like, okay, I can't. Like, I gotta walk away from this lady. And then, like, I think after that, she said something else, and I was just like, you're the problem. You're the problem. That's what it is. And she's like, what? It's like, yes, you're the problem. And I walked away. And I came back and, like, was watching from afar as the manager went up to greet her. The manager is a black woman as well. And it was just interesting because, like, she kept saying Americans, Americans, Americans. And I was just like, I don't think she really meant Americans. I think she meant, like, you know, melanated Americans, right? Because the lady that was first helping her that she was, like, mad at was a black woman. Clearly, I'm a black woman. And the manager that ended up coming out was also a black woman. So it just kind of, it seemed like you were talking about a certain type of American. And yeah, it was like solidified because when the manager went to talk to her, you know, it was more BS. And like she ended up telling the manager, well, you people should understand what it feels like to be discriminated against. Bruh. These Karens are out of control, bruh. This is an international Karen out here carrying like this. An international Karen is out here carrying this way. Just let that soak in. She's not even from this country. She comes to this country and this is what she does while she shops. Whiteness is a motherfucker, bro. Whiteness make y'all feel like y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. Not all y'all. Don't start. Y'all know. But yeah, like, these Karens are out here, man. They're not just from the, you know, middle America and, like, you know, Hicktown and Backwood. Like, they're from everywhere. I wish I knew where they were from, these ladies. I couldn't pick up their accent. I was just so, like, taken aback at all the things they were saying to me and the way they were talking to me. Because I was like, bruh, y'all know that I'm at work right now, because if I was not at work, they would have both got a mouthful for sure. Like, they would have both heard my mouth. Like, but they wouldn't have talked to me like that if I wasn't at work. People talk to you crazy because you're at work. And that's why, stop doing that. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all need to stop talking to people that work in retail like we're not like anything. Like we're just fixtures in the store. Like we're people. And like some of y'all be like getting y'all feelings hurt when we like challenge you and are like, no, you don't need to talk to me this way because we don't have to take this type of treatment. And y'all be like shook. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all really got to stop that. Like, I don't do that when I go to stores. I really be trying to, like, you know, if I don't need help, first of all, I don't ask for help unless I really need it. And then when I ask for it, I always try to be like, hey, excuse me, you know, like, polite. Would you happen to know how can I do this? But y'all be just rolling up on people crazy, like, where do I, like, hello? Like, y'all be rolling up on people with phones, putting phones in people's faces, trying to show them pictures and stuff. Like, chill out. Y'all got to chill out. Y'all know who y'all are. Like, y'all doing the most. But yeah, that was my little story about what happened. Um, what happened to me. Oh, they got save highlight. They got all these little features in here. But yeah, that's what happened to me. I got rolled up on by two international Karens. And they really was trying to, like, give me the business. They were like, remember in White Chicks when they were like, oh, you want to talk about mothers? That's what it was giving when I was like, y'all are talking to me away. They were like, oh my goodness. When I tell you, if I wasn't in that moment, I would have laughed so hard at that. Like, if I was, like, watching that, because my goodness, it was so weird. It was like, so y'all expect not to be challenged? This is crazy. Okay. This is wild. But yeah. My cat is over there doing some, I don't know what my cat is over there doing, but she's shaking my plant. Stop. Stop. Oh my gosh. This cat has been destroying my plants. And I'm not even, like, I really feel a way about this cat destroying my plants. It's destroyed like 3 of my plants. And I'm like, I'm thinking about getting rid of this cat. That I feel a way. I love my plants. And for this cat is on my money tree right now. Stop. Stop. She's like biting my ZZ plant. Like, oh my God. Anybody want a cat? I got a calico tabby cat. It's a real cute coat. She's fixed. Okay, I got her fixed. She got her shots. Because, man, this cat doing a lot. Like, a lot. It's going outside. It was going outside, bringing cicadas back in to play with them. That's what this cat was doing when I would go on the patio. I'd close the screen, but I guess she figured a way to slide the screen. She'd go out, catch a cicada, bring it back, and, like, bat it around and play with it. Hi, Natalia. I like your profile picture. It's really popping. Like, I can see it. Usually you can't see people's profile pictures good. Hey, Asia, just breezing through to say hey. Hey, BB Nice. I just told a story about how I got rolled up on by 2 Karens. So, you should probably watch it later if you're interested. I thought it was funny. It gave me a little kiki, me and my coworker. But yeah. I hope the rest of your day is good. But yeah, this cat is doing a lot, so, you know, her days might be numbered. Like, yeah, 2 international Karens wrote, like, Karens from a whole other country. They're not even from here. And they were saying they would be being discriminated against. I was like, if y'all don't get away from me with this. I felt like Phaedra. I know y'all not doing this. And then go and roll up on another black woman talking about you should understand how it feels. Oh, no, ma'am. No, y'all doing a lot. I was just so happy that they ended up leaving. Nobody got in trouble because they were trying to get somebody in trouble. Nobody got in trouble, and they didn't get what they needed. Oh well. That's the end of the story when you're a Karen out here. So you let the cat go outside. My cat Sarah's in the house. You have to be a little patient with the baby. I didn't let her go outside. I had the screen closed and I was outside, and I guess she's smart, so she like put her claw and like slid the door and slid the door open and went out there. And you know, cicadas are slow, so she just ran, grabbed one, bring it back in the house. And she did that like twice. Like, and then I had to like get the broom and like swat the cicadas back outside because, you know, don't nobody want to be all close to them. I know people be just grabbing them, but I'm not doing all that. I'm not touching those cicadas. I'm going to be patient with her, though, because, I mean, my kids, well, Zaire likes her. I don't think Cairo cares about the cat. But Zaire really, you know, is attached to the cat. So I don't want to get rid of the cat, and then he's going to be upset. So I'm just like, I'm trying to deal with the cat. I like the cat. Like, I don't know how. I'm not, like, in love with the cat. I actually have a cat that I really love, but she's living with my dad right now because when I first moved out here, I couldn't have pets where I was staying, so I left her up there, but I just haven't been back up that way since. Like, I went there one time, and when I was there, I got really sick, and I just stayed at my mom's house, so I didn't even go up to my dad's house because my dad lives in the Bronx, and my mom lives in Bay Ridge. If you're from New York, you know that's like a far distance from each other. Like, Bay Ridge and the Bronx is even if you're driving, that's a lot to do, to travel. So I was sick, you know. I just laid on my mom's couch most of the time until I felt good enough to go home, and then I went home. And so I didn't get my cat. And so I don't know, I guess I kind of have given the cat to him by this time, you know, because he had asked to have the cat. And so I was like, you know, they're attached to the cat now, so cat's been there like a year, 2 years, you know. So I was like, okay. Well, the cat's been there 2 years now, but at that time the cat had been there almost a year. So I was just like, you know, if y'all love the cat and y'all want to keep the cat, I'll let y'all just have the cat. Once they get a chance to go outside, it becomes a problem. Yeah, I know. And she had some fleas, so I like had to go off with that and give her all the, you know, put the thing on her and all that stuff. And it's like you get, now I'm like having to just treat the house because I'm like afraid, well, if she had them on her, I don't want it to be nowhere else. So I just treated the whole house. But yeah, it's like this time of the year, all these freaking insects, it's just like, ugh. My cat is 14. I got him once he was born. He was born at 2. Oh, at 2, and I got him at 4, so I had to clean him up. Yeah. Yeah. So you had him a while. Yeah. I've had cats, like, you know, all through my life. Like, we always had a cat since I can remember. We had a cat named Frisky. He was all black. And we had that cat till I was like 26. That cat lived a long life. I think I was like 26 when that cat passed. 25, 26. And I might even been older. I might have been even 27. But either way, always had him. And then we had a cat named Foxy for a long time too, that I actually got from a schoolmate that I went to school with, Mark, who's actually an artist now. I don't know if he goes by Marcus Motion anymore, but he used to go by Marcus Motion. And yeah, he gave me a cat. And I had that cat. That cat was a beloved cat in my family for like, you know, well over a decade. until she passed. Rest in peace to Foxy. She was a real one. Foxy was like the perfect cat. Like, she was like little and like fluffy, you know, like, so like when you would pick her up, she just felt so light, but she was just fluffy. You know what I mean? She wasn't like heavy and like, you know, bulky. You could just pick her up and cuddle her. And she was so fluffy. She was white and black, tuxedo cat. Um, and she was just chill, like, you know what I mean? She was just such a lady. Like, she was so docile and dainty the way that she moved and like was. She was just Foxy. Frisky, on the other hand, was mean. He was a mean motherfucker. Like, he was not nice. He would bite. He would bite you. He would scratch the shit out of you. Like, he was not a nice cat. We were afraid of Frisky. Like, he only liked my mom. And even, like, he bit her one time. Like, he bit her hella hard on her hand and had, like, 2 holes in her hand. But he, you know, he came around after a while. When he was older, he liked us. I think he just didn't like kids. But, yeah, we had a cat named Nosy. We had a cat named Missy. We had a cat. Everything is E. Foxy, Nosy, Frisky, Missy. I had 2 kittens that got taken away, like, right after I got them. I think one was called Magic and the other was called something. I forget what I named the other one because I barely had them. But, yeah, we had other cats. I can't remember their names, though. We had a lot of cats come through. We had, oh, wait. We did have a cat named Felicity. My little sister had a cat named Felicity. We had a cat that was, like, gray. I think he was Smokey. And we had a cat named Spats that had little black paws. We had a lot of cats come through. Not all at the same time, you know, but sometimes we had like two cats, sometimes 3 cats. I think the most at one time. I don't know. I don't know if we ever had 3 cats at one time. Honestly, it was a very short period of time that we had 3 cats. But I don't know. Sometimes when I'm home alone, it's nice to have somebody there, like, even if it's just the cat. But sometimes it's annoying to have the cat there because I want to be alone, and then the cat will, like, cry to come in the room, and I'm just like, I don't want you in here. She's one of those, like, cats that wants to be, like, all in your face, and I'm just like, because then when I want to pet her, she don't care. So I'm just like, ugh. But yeah. Yeah. I'm coming up on 25 minutes on here. So, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna retitle this video as a little story time, little mini story time, and chat about cats or whatever, because that's what this was, right? But yeah, it was cool saying hi to you guys. Thank you so much, Natalia, for hanging out, and BB Nice for coming by. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.